Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So off camera, I did go ahead and pre-prep my hand using my peel-off base method. And for today's tips, I will be using the 2XL square tips that I did get from Temu. So to measure your nail tips, you want to make sure they fit nicely sidewall to sidewall. If they are too small, go ahead and size up. And if that size is still a bit, that size is bigger, go ahead and just follow the sidewalls of that nail tip to fit perfectly on your natural nail. I will just quickly size out the rest of my nails, and then we will move on to gluing them down. So as always, I will be using the 𝐻 nail glue to glue down my nail tips. So I just apply a little bit of it into the inside part of the nail tip, and then just press super, not so hard onto my natural nail, and then let it adhere. This nail glue does dry pretty quickly. Even if you're using a pop-off, like the peel-off base method, it does still dry pretty quickly. And if you're interested in this nail glue, I do have the link down below always, because I highly recommend it. It is super cheap, but the quality is super nice, and it does come in a pack of either 12 or 24 for, like I said, super cheap. And you can get it on Amazon, so you can get it either same day or next day delivery. Now that our nail tips are nicely glued, I will go in with a quick layer of base coat on top of my natural nail, blending it in with the nail tip, just to give it a little bit more strength before we go ahead and clip these down. So for today's video, I did want to go for a bit of an extra long to extra long length. So that is what I am doing here. I'm just trimming them down, making sure they're all nicely length correctly, I guess. I don't know how you'd say it. Make sure the length is all equal. There we go. And then after that, we will go into do some quick filing. So to shape up these nails, I will be using my 100 grit Tammy Taylor peel and stick file. You can get these on Amazon as well, and they do come in bulk, so I absolutely love that. And this is just a good quality hand file as well. So I'm just shaping up the sidewalls to make sure everything is nice and flush to that natural nail. So for the acrylics today, I will be using Hawaii Water, which is a very beautiful blue iridescent type of glitter acrylic. This is a part of our springtime collection on KAIROSE Nail Supply. And I will also be using Cozy Cashmere from our Shimmer Blossom cover collection as well. I do always have the link down below for KAIROSE Nail Supply, and if you do use code YouTube, it does save you 15% on your purchases. So getting into the application, I am kind of doing the same exact process as I did in my previous video, where I'm doing a glitter ombre. So I'm starting off with that nude acrylic first and applying it where the tip of the natural nail meet. I'm just gently blending it down towards the free edge as well to give it a nice slate, I guess. So when I go in with my glitter acrylic, I can blend it on top of that. Next, I am taking a bit of a smaller bead and doing the cuticle area. So when I do my cuticle bead, I like to apply it right below the cuticle area and just use the tip of my brush to gently push it up towards that area, so that way I don't risk flooding the area. And then after I get that nice and situated, I will go ahead and drag it down towards the free edge. And also make sure you're wiping any acrylic that does get on your skin, because you do not want it to dry on there, because it will hurt kind of removing it. And also make sure you're wiping down your sidewalls to keep your nice shape that you do have. Now here I am adding the Hawaii Water glitter acrylic, and I did apply a very thin layer of that, so I will have to go in with another bead right here just to kind of build up the opacity of that, and to also kind of not have that nude show underneath it as well. So this is what the nail is looking like once it's finished. I will go ahead and let you guys watch the rest of the process, because I am doing the same exact thing on the rest of the nails, and I will come back in when it's time to encapsulate these. Now that the base layer of the acrylic is laid, it's time to encapsulate these. So I will be using the crystal clear acrylic from 𝐿 Acrylics. I do have a discount code with her, along with her link down below if you're interested in any of her other products. So I am just using that crystal clear acrylic to encapsulate these, and I don't do my nails super thick when I'm doing practice sets. I do just like to keep it thin because I'm mainly just focusing on the design and everything. But if you guys are looking for a more structured video on like how to build up apex, the thickness your nail needs, and like just an in-depth video, that I will do that if you guys want. Just comment down below if you're interested in that type of video. But yeah, I'm just encapsulating these nails because we do have an ombre, so we want to protect that. And not only that, we do have that glitter acrylic on there as well, so we want to protect that too, because if we don't and go in and file, we will just file the ombre and the glitter away and have to redo the whole entire process, and we absolutely don't want that. So always make sure to encapsulate your nails when you do have ombres or glitters or anything like that. Not only that, I like to use it to build up the thickness and structure, but like I said, on practice sets, I don't do that. But when I am working on a client or when I am doing a set on myself where I'm keeping it on, I do always use a crystal clear acrylic to build up the thickness and the apex that the nail needs. Now this is what our application is looking like after everything is nicely dried. So I will be going in with the fine 5-in-1 tapered drill bit. I did get this off of Amazon a long time ago. I do just keep the same bits that I do like practice sets with, because I don't really feel like it's necessary to use new bits or like change out my bits just to do practice sets. But for clients and stuff, I do always get new bits every couple weeks. So getting into the filing, I am just going around the cuticle area just to make sure everything is nice and flush to the natural nail. And for reference, I do have my drill at the speed of 9,000 RPMs when doing any finish filing using my e-file. So for the next step, I will be using my medium grit sanding band from Nails and Blinks, and I will also be going around the cuticle area just to make sure that's still nice and flush and seamless. And then I will be working over the entire surface of the nail to kind of smooth it out and debulk any areas that need to be. And then again, I will be using my hand file just to shape up the sidewalls to make sure that the shape is nice and crisp. I will also be going underneath the nail to get any acrylic that might have spilled over when doing the application. And then off camera, I do like to file my free edge because it's kind of hard staying in frame when filing the free edge on myself. And then lastly, since we will be doing some hand-drawn nail art, I want to make sure my nails are nice and smooth for that. So I am just taking my mini buffer and going over the surface of the nails to smooth everything out. Now I'm just quickly taking my dust brush to brush off any of that dust, and then I will be also going in with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol to kind of get rid of that dust as well. So for today's nail art, I will be using these two gel polishes. This is the Classic White and the Classic Black from Kairos Nail Supply. I highly recommend both of these gel polishes. Again, I do have the link down below if you're always interested. And as you've seen by the thumbnail, we will be doing some cute little flower nail art and some other type of like lines on there as well. So to get into the nail art portion, I am doing those like hibiscus flowers. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I'm doing those trendy flowers that do trend a lot during the spring and summertime. And I'm kind of doing circles in like a triangular shape. And I will be taking this liner brush and connecting all the lines to get like the actual petal flower look. Also, one thing, do not overthink doing this design because it doesn't matter if you get it super perfect or not, it still comes out good. Like to me, this wasn't perfect, but I still think the flower came out super cute. Now I did go ahead and just add a little dot in the center, and I am kind of dragging it out to the side to kind of get more of that flower look. I don't really know how to explain that, but yeah. So I will go ahead and let you guys watch the rest of this portion play out because I will be doing the same white flowers across the rest of the nails in different areas on the nail. And then I will come back in just a little bit to do the next part of the nail art. Now that we have all the white flowers done, I will be doing the same exact process using the black gel polish and doing some black flowers. Now I am only doing 2 dots for the petals because that's how I used to do it, and I think the flowers still come out cute. But you can either do the 3 dots like I did for the white flowers, or you can do the 2 dots for the black flowers here. To me personally, they both look super cute. So again, I will let you guys watch the rest of this because I will be doing the same exact process across the rest of the nails. Once I am done with this flower here, I am going to cure for a full 60 seconds. Since this black gel polish is super pigmented, you don't want it to wrinkle, so make sure you are curing for about 60 seconds. Now to get into the rest of the nail art, I am kind of doing like the little lines that swoop from the sides of the nail. I don't really know how to explain that type of nail art, but nail techs tend to do this type of line art with these flowers, so that is what I am doing here. I'm just taking the black gel polish and doing the little swoopy lines from each side of the nail. And I will be taking my dotting tool and using the white gel polish to create some dots along that black line. And then again, I will be doing the same exact process, but the opposite color. So I am doing the white for the lines now, and then after that, I will be using the black gel polish to create the dots. And then after that, I will go ahead and cure for a full 60 seconds. So these are what the nails are looking like after the nail art's been completely finished, so it's time to top coat. I will be using the classic diamond gel top coat from KAIROSE Nail Supply. I highly recommend this top coat as well. It's super glossy, and it does stay super glossy the whole time you do have a nail set on, so that's very nice, and I absolutely love the gloss on it. So I am just applying a very thin layer of this to all the nails, but I am also making sure to press into that nail art to kind of get in between any ridges and crevices. And then before curing, I do like to go ahead and wipe down the sidewalls to make sure I keep the nice square shape before curing. And then when I do cure, I do like to cure for a full 60 seconds to make sure it's all nice and cured. Now that our nails are complete, it is time to add our cuticle oil. So I am using the peach scent cuticle oil from KAIROSE Nail Supply. Let me know if you guys like that I keep this part of the video in. I just always ended it off after top coating, but I decided to add a little bit more to my videos and add the cuticle oil part, so that's what I'm doing here. But that is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!